Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, hello, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, I can hear you properly. Yeah,
Good afternoon, sir.
yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah. Thank you so much for
Okay,
inviting.
okay. So in this time, you just work for that water quality monitoring your project, and I already send you a tutorial, recorded video tutorial. I hope you can already show this tutorial. And now, yeah, you can simply share your screen, then show me what you did for that project.
Yeah, so before that, I wanna share like what is this project. If you heard about the government of India is working on Namami Gange project, the cleaning of Ganga River.
Yeah. Yes.
Have you heard of this? Yeah. So actually, uh, the minister, the head minister who is working on this project, they come to our institute, and I showed a bit work on Google Earth Engine. I just calculated uh, LST that of Kanpur. So he was very interested because this technology is new for him, and also it's a growing technology, Google Earth Engine. So he offered me that if I will show some good work on Ganga River, so he will give me the opportunity to work with the ministry as a researcher.
Okay, good. Very good. Yeah.
Yeah, so sir, this project is very important for me. Sorry. So this project is very important for me, and I have to submit this proposal and this project uh, till 5th of this December.
15 December is deadline. Yeah.
5th of December.
The 5th December. Okay, so very near time. Today is the 1st December.
Yes.
Okay,
So
good.
I'm done with the proposal work, like I wrote the proposal thing and all, but I'm like stuck with this like calculating the water quality, and they were asking for one more thing. They want me to calculate the biomass of the Ganga river, like how it's changed in the span of time. Like they, as they say, they are planted a lot of trees there,
Yes.
so they want me to calculate within the 2 kilometers of Ganga river, and I don't have any idea how to calculate biomass with the help of Google Earth Engine.
Okay, so in this time, your main project is that you want to calculate the biomass, the Ganga River within 2 kilometers. This region.
Yes, 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 yeah. Though I have basically two projects. One is this biomass thing, and another is this water quality thing. So I have to show one of them. They were like teaching us on that video, so it was applicable on the large area. So I took the whole Ganga river area.
Okay. Okay, no problem about.
So let me share my screen.
Yeah. So simply share it.
So is my screen visible?
Yeah, visible it's now.
So I have done this much of work while like watching your video. So I took the Ganga area, the whole like Ganga area, and I'm getting one error. Like it is showing that this
Okay. Okay. So for this, in this time, you can
it
simply
can't read the property
go to that
geometries. And when
your
I saw your video,
polygon, then you get also better. Suppose you can simply go to the geometry tool on the Google Earth Engine platform. You can find out in the left side on your map view. Okay, in the left side of the map view, you can get the some geometry tools such as point, marker,
Yeah.
as well as also rectangle. So
Yeah.
this type of feature you can get. Not here. It's
Yes,
mainly
yes.
find
It's
out the
here.
map on the map. Okay, on your map.
Oh,
So
okay,
simply
okay.
up
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
map. Yeah, yeah. So in this time here you can see there is a nothing about that. Okay. So for this
Yeah.
region, in this time, first of all, you have to in this time this is a web application. In this web application, we are not set any types of geometry tool. Okay, so it will be removed from here. So in this time, first of all, we have
Hmm.
to call this type of geometry tool and then select a feature geometry, then also open it.
Hmm.
Okay. So for that, you simply open your code, and in this code you can simply find out a option, this option called that um geometry, this type of function you can set. Okay, so simply go to the below of the code, go to the below.
Yeah.
So also up, I think, at the up. Or if possible, then I also share my screen, then show you that what is the problem you face. It also better, I think. Then I also send you the code link, then you can easily get the result, proper result. Okay, so you can simply stop your screen, then I also share my
Yeah.
screen.
So,
Also better. Yeah,
okay, okay.
let me share my screen. So now can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
So just I simply click to the run. So in this tab, this first option you can see geometry, polygon. Okay, so this option is not available in your code editor. Okay, so that's why in this time it not showing. Okay, so in this
Yes,
time,
sir.
if you want, you can simply check. You can see this tool is that. Yeah, in this time you can see this code drawing tools. Okay, so in this time we can set shown false. So mainly when I put here the false, then all of those geometry tools, suppose in this time we can get the marker, rectangle, polygon, this type of geometry tool will be removed from my slide. So in this time you can simply uncheck, in simply just simply this thing, simply comment. Okay, and run your code again, then it will be show this type of geometry tools. After that, simply click on the rectangle and set a geometry. We can get the geometry. You can see now it will set in here. Okay. So just simply commenting these two line of code in your code editor, then it will be show this type of feature on your map. So from here, you can simply just click on this. Suppose you can see this type of rectangle. Click on the draw the rectangle. Then it will be add in here a geometry. Okay. Then this problem will be solved.
Okay, sir. And sir, I'm getting one more problem.
So which one? And suppose I will show you that suppose your Ganga river, what is the result we can get from here. Then we can, if need the any change about that more things, then we also add it. Suppose I simply search at the place. Yeah, so this is the, okay. So in this time, suppose. This is my river. Okay, so this river I want to observe about the water quality monitoring. For that, I simply select the time period. Suppose from January, was 1st January, from the present update time. So I simply click on here, draw the ROI. So in this time, I can simply draw the this type of feature. Suppose this is my study area about that, and then simply select the suppose turbidity, and then submit. Okay, okay, we can get this type of result. Okay, as well as we can get the what is the turbidity for the temporal change between this time period, as well as suppose I want to check about that uh, chlorophyll. Again, we also show about that chlorophyll, and it also better when you want to make the your study area. Suppose you can simply make the river boundary shape file of the Ganga river, and then simply clip the data with your only for your river boundary shape file. There we can get only for this river condition. In this time we can get the some this type of other water body. What is the condition about that chlorophyll? It also visualize in here. But when you want to just do for your only for your study area, suppose Ganga river or any other water body, specific water body, then we can get the better result, more better result for the only for the water body condition on the Ganga river. Total suspended solid.
Yes.
So it is a one kind of web application. Not only for that, if you want, you can also do it manually. Suppose you can simply import your boundary shape file, and then you can easily work with that. It's also possible. I'll show you that later. Just so it in this time it show about that you can see other side is also in here. But when I just extract the data only for my boundary of the Ganga river, then we can get the result only for the Ganga river, as well as we can see the salinity about that about the water salinity. Think about that. Okay, so now it also talk about the result about that salinity, temperature, that about water temperature. So in this time, first of all, okay, so I will show you that without web application. Better just in this time we are not use the web application randomly. You can simply import your boundary. Suppose in this time you can see, I just simply click to the run result first. So in this time, suppose this is my area of interest. So basically, it's the lake of the Hatirjil Lake in Dhaka city. Suppose this is my study area. Okay. So in this study area, I want to calculate it the what is the condition about that turbidity, then total suspended solid, and chlorophyll only for this water body. Okay. So for that, I already make a shape file about my study area. So you can see this is my boundary shape file of water body. Then I simply clip with my study area. Okay, my all of those data. So now I can see. So this is my water body boundary shape file. So in this time, first of all, you need to make a shape file of your water body, such as a river boundary shape file of Ganga, and then import this shape file in the Google Earth Engine platform. Further, you can easily make here the you can see the normalized chlorophyll index. It's the chlorophyll. It's show about the total suspended solid. It's show the turbidity about that. Okay. Not only for that, from here, if you want, you can also export this image as a map. Suppose you can simply export this image as a map, and then further for your presentation, you are just make the ArcMap software to create the proper map for your presentation. As well, it also provide about that this type of time series chart. Here you can see between this time period, what is the condition about the turbidity, when it will be high, you can easily get from here. As well as also you can see the chlorophyll about that, and as well as you also get about that total suspended solid or TSS. From here, then it will be just downloading the data as Excel file or CSV file. Okay, you can see the data file. See, it's very easy,
Okay.
not much very difficult. You can see simply you can see the polygon. It is a polygon, draw a shape. So click on here. So now you can see a new geometry will be added in here. Okay, when I click on that, so now you simply digitize. If you want, you can also use the satellite image to get the better view of the water body, the Ganga. Simply you digitize your water boundary area. Suppose, okay, suppose I start from here. Suppose I start from here. So simply digitize your boundary. Just draw the shape of your river. Suppose in this time I consider this is my river. So when you want to do properly, you can simply select your river boundary and then work with that. So within this time, I close the river in here. Okay, so just I simply back and then draw the shape of the river boundary. But when you want to do for that work, you can simply properly draw your river boundary, the whole river which you want to need. Then simply double click in here. So now it create this type of shape. Okay. So now I just simply change it. Suppose in this time ROI, it's including about the Hatirjil shape for my study area. I simply remove it. ROI, relate, and then simply put this name geometry. I put the name is that ROI. Okay. So now click to the run. In this time I can get the result for this study area which I selected. Okay. So now let's check about the result about that water body. Okay. So now you can see in this time we can get the better visualization about this which I selected about the water body. So mainly as well as it also calculated about that turbidity for this time period. It will calculate it, you can see. Yeah. See the chlorophyll, total suspended solid turbidity. Okay, in this time you can see it just extract only for the water body of river. Okay, but I simply used it from here. It will work. Okay, so in this time we see the result about that. Suppose, and you can simply export this type of map. We can easily export from here, and then we are further making the map using the ArcMap software for your research paper or presentation work. We can easily do. In this time here you can see this is the chlorophyll and it is the turbidity, total suspended solid, very high. You can see this for this river, you can get the very high all time. It show about this type of red color. It's identify very high uh, concentration of the total suspended solid on the water. You can get this type of result. And it is a turbidity about this water body. Okay. So when you want to add the legend, other things, you can easily get the proper map. So mainly in this time for the adding the legend, we are using the ArcMap software. Okay, we are just exporting this type of things from here, and then use the ArcMap software to add the legend and also other information about the map title. In this time here, you can see this type of color. Suppose this is the you can see this color, and it describe about the high density. So just I apply it. So then we can easily find out where is the high, where is the low. Okay, so now we can get the better visualization about this map for the total suspended solid. So in this time, I can see this type of color show the low density of the total suspended solid. Then it high n and very high show as this type of color, okay, red color about show about the very high density of the total suspended solid, the water body. So in this time here we can get only for that remote sensing data. But when you want to make the more proper result, then we also need the ground truth data. Yeah, mainly you can simply go to the field and then you can simply take the some water sample. Suppose I simply go here and take the water sample from here, and here I can get the result is that you can see in this time for this coordinate or geo coordinate, we can get the what is the result about that. We can get the result about that total suspended solid is that this is the value about that milligram per liter. Okay, about that we can get this. So in this time, you are also calculated the water sample and then make the result in your laboratory here for making the water quality parameters in the laboratory. Then using the two data, we are just apply the root mean square error method for RMSE. So mainly this root mean square method we are used to find out what is the accuracy of our map. The satellite image, what is the accuracy. So it is the another approach for getting the sample and then make the laboratory test and then find out and then compare your remote sensing data with your ground truth data. And then we can easily get the what is the accuracy of our remote sensing data. Okay. So in this time, we also try to do that things for getting this proper uh, water quality map, as well as when you want to talk about the biomass. So there are the lot of way for making the biomass. Suppose in this time, this is our river. After the river, you want to make the biomass for suppose 2 kilometer region. Okay. Suppose 2 kilometer region you want to define in this time. Suppose this is my boundary area of the river. So now I want to create the 2 kilometer region beside the river. So for that, I can easily use a function. It's called the buffer function. Okay. So using the buffering, I can easily make the both side 2 kilometer. Okay. So for that, I just simply take a variable for creating the buffer region to investigate the biomass on the river. So for that, just take a variable. Suppose I put the variable name is that buffer. You can put any variable name, buffer ry, and then call my ry, and then put a function buffer and put here the value about the distance. Okay. Suppose in this time it's a meter. I want to calculate it the buffer region 2 kilometer. So just put here the 2000 meter. Okay. Then remove it. It's not need. So just I can easily get the buffer region of my river. So map.add layer and call the all these things. Suppose simply copy buffer ry and paste here and click to the run. So in this time it create the another shape file which create the buffer region. In this time you can see it create the buffer region. So it's my buffer region. So this is my buffer region I created. Okay, so beside the 2 kilometer from the river. So now you want to identify about that. Suppose what is the biomass condition for the two side of the river. Then we can easily get that. Okay. So before that, first of all, you can just try to make the river boundary shape file. After you can send me that. Then further, I also discuss you how we can easily make the biomass, calculate the biomass in the river side about that. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, thank you
So
so much. And one more thing I want to ask. Sir, do you want to suggest something which will improve my research, like my proposal, research proposal?
yes, so in this time, if you want to suppose in this time, we can get only for the remote sensing data from this type of water quality parameters. But it's also better when you want to add the ground truth data, then we are get the validation. Okay. Suppose in this time I can create this type of map. Suppose turbidity or total suspended solid or chlorophyll. But when you want to add the validation, what is the validation of your map or what is the accuracy of your map, then it also better impact on your research proposal or your publication tasks. Then we are also get the better feedback when you want to add the more ground truth data and also check about your accuracy about your chlorophyll, total suspended solid, and turbidity. These type of things when you want to add, then we are also get the more better result. Okay, so if possible, you can also do it, but for that we have need to also laboratory test about the chlorophyll, total suspended solid, or also turbidity. Okay, so it is the laboratory task about that. If you want to do that, it also better for your research proposal and also for your publication. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, sir. And sir, one more thing I want to ask, sir. This thing will be covered in the basic course, right?
Okay,
These
so
things, or
basically
this is in the
it's
advanced
our
course.
advanced online training program or the water quality monitoring analysis. So basic course mainly, okay, I show you the syllabus about our basic online training program. So in the basic online training program, we are not covering any types of project work, such as water quality monitoring, as well as also drought monitoring. It's not covered. But after completing the basic online training program, you can easily understand any types of function in Google Earth Engine platform. Okay, if you are a non-coder, or if you don't have any knowledge about the JavaScript or Python, or if you have done no knowledge about the Google Earth Engine platform, so after completing this online training program, you are able to do this type of things. And the basic online training program, you can just learn how to use the Google Earth Engine platform for the different types of project work. Okay, then if you want, you can easily apply the machine learning, different types of work, or also supervised machine learning, unsupervised machine learning, as well as air quality monitoring. We also try to focus, as well as the change detection analysis, how we can easily make the change detection. It can be land use land cover change detection, or ndvi change detection, or anything of the change detection, how we can easily make. As well as we also, mainly it's a totally beginners online training program. First day which I describe about that, second day. So basically, it is the first starting the journey of the learn the Google Earth Engine platform. Okay. Further, it is a lot of application for that. Suppose when you want to work for the flood mapping and damage assessment, or drought monitoring, as well as gold mining. So there are a lot of uses in Google Earth Engine platform. Okay, but when you want to learn the basic things, then you can easily learn or get all of those code how it will be work in the Google Earth Engine platform. So these type of things you can easily understand. Okay, so and it's a continuously learning process. When you want to learn the basic things, then you can easily learn the advanced things. So it's a totally continuously updating. Such as recent time, we can also implement the deep learning in Google Earth Engine platform also. So that's why it's a continuously developed day by day and continuously advanced. Okay, so this is a syllabus about our total 7 days online training program. As soon as possible, I also updating the class schedule in our Google Classroom, and we already created the Google Classroom about that. So I hope you can already join about that Google Classroom. So from this Google Classroom, you can easily get all of those information, how when this class will be started and how it will be managed. All of the syllabus you can easily get from our Google Classroom, and also continue further live training. Our live training will be start from the 8th December for the basic online training program.
All right, sir. And sir, one more thing. Do you have any idea when you are going to start your advanced course?
Okay, so mainly advanced course is basically particular. Suppose some people interest about that future prediction, some people interest about that flood mapping and damage assessment, some people interest in the water quality, some people interest in that suppose for the ecosystem service change. So basically, advanced online training program, it's mainly different. Okay, basically it's a private training program for the advanced, because different people have the different idea and different types of project work. So that's why we also provide the private training programs, such as you need only for the prediction work, then we can easily guide you how we can easily make the predict of the land use land cover classification or other things. Okay, as well as some people also work for that groundwater potentiality zone, some people also work for the soil erosion and their impact. So basically it's totally depend on our on the any specific topic wise private training program. But these beginners, when you want to learn the beginners, then you can easily understand about the further advanced online training program easily. Okay, so it's the this online training program, it's the journey to start for that Google Earth Engine and remote sensing with the remote sensing program. But further, there's a lot of way to make the Google Earth Engine platform, and there's a lot of application we can easily do in here. Then we can easily get this idea about the how it will be work. Okay, so you also try to start the beginners course. After that, if have any project work or any types of other advanced online training program regarding your project, then if you want, you can also enroll the private training program and then continue from. As well as we also provide some other training programs, such as you can see, this is the one kind of training program for the web application, how we can easily create the different types of web application using the Google Earth Engine platform. So in this web application, we just show you that how we can easily create the different types of user interface. Mainly, you can see this is the one kind of example for that water quality web application. I already show you that how you can easily select the boundary, how you can easily get the time period, all of those things, how you can easily add in the web application platform. As well as how we can easily make the drought monitoring web application, how we can make the air quality monitoring web application, trend analysis web application, time series chart web application. So these type of things is the another advanced online training program only for the web application. And this type of real Google Earth Engine project, how we can you can easily develop it, also show you that all of those things one by one. And this is the another online training program only for the land use, land cover, is the mainly land use classification, and also flood inundation map and damage assessment, how we can do using the Google Earth Engine platform. So some people also interested about the flood mapping and flood damage assessment, these type of things. This is another online training program for that. And also we can see the water resource management, when you want to do for this the water resource management, surface water mapping. So these type of things, how we can do one by one, we try to cover. Yes, but this beginners online training program, suppose if you have any no knowledge about the Google Earth Engine, then you can easily join and then continue to learn, start the learning the Google Earth Engine remote sensing. Further, there's a lot of advanced topic is available. Okay.
Yeah, all right, sir.
Okay, so in the meantime, you try to I will send you the code link also about the water quality, no problem. And in the meantime, you also try to make your boundary area of your water body. Then try to find out the buffer zone 2000 meter or 2 kilometer. And further, I also guide you how we can easily make the biomass, calculating the biomass about that. Okay.
All right, sir. And sir, one more thing. If like as a when I when I will complete my like basic program, and after that, if I will choose that this is the topic I want to further study advanced, then you will provide me the classes from that time only, or you will take time.
Yeah, so basically private training, it's totally depend on you. Okay, so when you will be free, then you can just join. But for the group training, it just only for my time when I available, then you have to join in the group, because there are a lot of people will be join. So that's why individual time is very difficult to maintain. But private training, you can join anytime, no problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your guidance and your help.
Okay, thank you. Okay, have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Okay.